good. Always nice to have a little flourish at the end there. Maggie, you must be very excited that we have an Englishman on the couch.
I am.
Because I hear you are a bit of an Anglophile. You love it. You love it.
Big time. I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect, but I love your country and...
Is that disrespectful?
Anything you say sounds better. You know what I mean? It's like everything sounds so good.
Well, how did this come about? How did you fall in love with all things British?
You know, weaned on all things British. My parents were Anglophiles and watched too much BBC and Monty Python too. So. So yeah, I often kind of fake the accent bad. I came back from England when I was 13 to school with the accent, which was great social currency in middle school.
Did it work? Really? Did it really work?
Yeah, it was pretty alienating. But sometimes I still have it, and people are like, where are you from? And when I say Ohio, they're like, oh, like Madonna and Gwyneth? Okay. You know.
Well, Kate, you've spent a bit of time there as well, haven't you, in the UK?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What did you... And Eric, what about you? No.
I had a badly smelling boyfriend there once.
That's all that matters.
I did.
Did you study there? Were you studying there for a little while?
I did. Okay, I went to the Oxford School of Drama, and
fancy.
it sounded. It was actually very.
It sounds fancy because it's fancy.
It is fancy, but it was my parents. It was the first time they actually like, oh, you actually might be really doing this for real. This is real. Like you're going to the Oxford School of Drama to learn how to do Shakespeare, and I ended up playing a tree in a play.
But what a tree. Yeah. What a tree.
Oh, wow.
It's the kind of the theatrical upbringing like that you guys had, Eric, when you all got together was all in that kind of Oxford, Cambridge kind of
I think she'd
footlights.
have done better at the Cambridge drama.
Does that still exist, though? Does it still exist?
The footlights and things, yes, absolutely. As a tradition, you know, it was a club that I just was able to join. And John Cleese was a member, and Tim Brooke Taylor and Bill Oddie and Graham Chapman, they were all members. And you got to study with them. We had our own clubhouse, a decent bar. It was very good. That's all I did, really, at Cambridge after my first 2 or 3 months.
That's all you need to do?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to be a tree?
You know, I'm still aspiring.
Now, Eric, I want to ask you about Spamalot in particular, and also Holy Grail, because I would like to know what it is you find so entertaining and amusing about knights and the medieval era.
Well,
It's been very good to you. Very good to you.
they have been very kind to us, the knights. Especially the knights who say "ni." I think the thing is that they have noble ideas and they aspire to do things, and we have this image of them as being wonderful and heroic, and therefore they're completely open market for comedy. Mm-hmm. You know, you can drag them down and they can be bickering and angry and bad-tempered and coming out as they do in Spamalot.
Have any of you been to one of those Renaissance fairs?
No.
Not that I'd admit to, no.
Not that you admit to?
No.
Well, Kate, I think, is about to
Are
admit
you
to
kidding? Yeah. I'm
What
a
are they
regular. I've got a
like?
card.
I'm fascinated by them.
It's
When-
the giant turkey legs,
Yeah, the
right?
giant
That's
turkey
the
legs.
draw.
I went when I was a little kid. My parents took me, you know. They're kind of, my mother and stepfather were kind of hippies, and we're like, we're going to the Renaissance Fair in Northern California. And as a kid, it's fantastic. Like, oh my gosh, there's wenches, and they're going to paint my face, and, you know, and people staging fights. It was like oldie times. Yeah.
It's sort of celebrating the time when life was nasty, brutish, and short. It's like, here's the Spanish Inquisition booth, yay!
Yeah.
Here's where you bludgeon someone to death. I mean, what is there to celebrate? You know, people live to be like 30. Really
Yeah, well,
depressing.
my mother, when I would talk to my mom when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I want to live in oldie times when women wore the corsets and the big poofy dresses and the wigs. She's like, if you lived in the oldie times, you would have been a syphilitic whore and died at 13. I was like, hey,
I want to go to that
hold
booth.
on, I'm 10 and I'm just trying to play make-believe. Why must we be so realistic?
Syphilitic? Syphilitic is a big word for a 10-year-old.
Very strong. No wonder you talk to your house.
Well, I'm very excited for all you guys because I think I found somewhere that you will all very much fall in love with. What if I was to tell you that there was a place where all of these things could be celebrated? For Eric, it's you and knights of the realm. Maggie, all things English and medieval. And Kate, I don't know, eating with your hands or something. I haven't worked it out. But it's all there within the walls of a medieval castle, smack bang in the middle of suburbia. And what if I told you It was, according to their website, located conveniently 1 hour out of the city. You'd say, where is it? And can I go now? And I'd say, no, you're doing my show. That's why I took a camera and travelled back to medieval times.
Behind these fake walls live some of the most feared and revered men in all of the fake land. And every night, between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m, people come from all over the world to be transported back to a time where there were no iPhones, there were no Britney Spearses, and there were no table manners. This is Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament, and I'm gonna get medieval on their ass. The show is made up of 16 knights, 35 horses, 1 king, and the odd wench, and the man that leads them into battle every day and twice on weekends is Dave, the head knight. So what does it take to be a knight in medieval times?
Well, it takes...
and what does it take to be a knight at medieval times?
At both, it takes to be, one, being an athlete, having a good head on your shoulders.
Awesome, 2 for 2 already.
And just being able to do some of the dangerous work that we do.
So pretty much you're saying it could be me?
Could be.
Looking at me right now, and we've just met. Give me an appraisal. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being court jester and 10 being you're a knight, dude. Hey?
Let's go for a 3.
Wow, so what is that exactly?
Well...
We didn't sort of work out what was in between.
To become a knight takes 28 medieval years, or 6 human months. And today, I'm hoping to become one in under 4 hours.
Whoa, Cinnamon. Whoa. Good day to you, Sir Knight.
Good day, sir.
You gotta commit to this. I said good day to you, Sir Knight.
Good day.
You're not doing it properly.
No, I'm not.
Obviously, Dave was a little rusty with the chivalry, but he does know how to dismember one's arm.
So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to strike a shoulder.
Yours?
No.
Okay.
Hold on.
No, sorry, I'm just excited.
Let's not swing this around too.
I'm not going to. I'm being a knight. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to show you. Step forward with your left.
Whoa, what did you say about my sister? I go back. Oh. You're serious about this?
Absolutely.
We're not adding that sound effect, I should point out. If we wanted to add a sound effect, it would be something comical like this. See? But the other one is the legit one. So, will I be going, like, is it faster than this on the night?
Much faster.
Okay. Can I try faster?
Sure.
Do you think you can keep up?
I know I can keep up.
How about you? Oh! There's proper sparks! What is happening? What is happening? That was proper sparks that we did not add in post-production. Oh! Dave! I feel it. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Can you see my codpiece swelling? Because it's pumping. Wow! I made sparks come out of a sword. Like when we sword fight in Australia, it's a different kind of thing you're waving around, and trust me, sparks do not come out. Obviously, I have mastered the art of hand-to-hand combat. What comes next for me, good Sir Dave?
I'm going to give you a shield, and you're going to stand in the middle of the arena, and I'm going to hit you with a lance while I'm on horseback.
Well, I have a shield.
Right.
And you are on horseback?
Yes.
That seems grossly unfair. Why does everyone think this is a good idea? You know I like you, Dave. How fast are you gonna come? Don't! Wait, I'm not ready! Wait! Oh, what happened? Did I do it? Am I a knight? I think I just did a poo in my loins. Oh, am I a knight? I don't know if I want to be a knight anymore. Jeez.
Yeah,
That was good, though. It's pretty good. Felt good. Felt good. Feel good? Feel good for you, Dave?
It's good for me.
Yeah, good one, mate. It's a good one. See you in the showers? Yeah, right. Who are you tipping for the footy this weekend? Nice one, man. Nice one. Well done.
So, as one tiny man's bravery is tested, we can only assume all is but lost. For he knows no courage, no hope, and no ability. Will the lion roar? Or will this be the end of medieval times dinner and tournament?
Dinner and tournament, when we come back, part 2 of my quest.